So this message right here is just my statement on me rewatching Thomas's story, the 80-year-old man that you might have seen on this channel. And I'm making this for YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok because that's where I'm posting all of this content. So I encourage you, if you watch the old man who's 80 years old named Thomas Shorts, come to the YouTube channel so you can watch the long form because you must hear his story. He was picking cotton in the 1960s. That's not too long ago. And he was forced by the white man who owned the land to pick cotton instead of go to school. The same man will rape his mother and threaten to kill him and call him a nigger at the same time. And the 1960s isn't that long ago. And so there's always been this talk about reparations. And you wonder why, if you're a descendant of enslaved Africans, enslaved African Americans in the United States of America, this is why we need reparations. People like Thomas, who wanted to go to school, but the white man forced him to pick cotton so he can make money, and Thomas cannot gain access to education. So he can be greedy, paying them $1.50 for 100 pounds of cotton. Let me ask you, would you pick cotton 100 pounds for $1.50? I don't care if you black, white, Hispanic, Asians, whatever you are. Would you do that? How would you feel if you were 14 years old and you wanted knowledge and you were thirsting for education and mama said you got to get out in the field because the white man said you got to pick cotton instead of go to school? Excuse my language. I'm not even going to use any profanity. But you done lost your mind. So I'm calling out any African American that's in the Senate, that's in Congress, that's a state governor or mayor, any kind of political position. You need to fight for your people. Otherwise, I'm looking at you as an Uncle Tom, tap dancing and doing coonery, because there are plenty of people like Thomas that were forced into forced child labor for the sake of somebody else making profit. Profiting off of his heart, mind, soul, and strength. So you best believe, Donald Trump, the black man deserves and has already earned reparations. So you doing all this stuff, talking about all these certain type of people from Denmark and so to migrate to the U.S., you better pay up their reparations, sir.